At the edge of the whispering woods, two little friends shared a cozy home beneath a giant oak tree. Ellie, a curious little firefly, loved to watch the glowing flowers sway, while Jasper, a tiny forest mouse, listened to the sweet morning hum of the ancient trees. Today, the woods felt extra warm and welcoming, filled with the scent of wild honey and fresh moss. In the center of their clearing sat the magical Glowstone, a beautiful floating crystal that kept the entire forest bright and cheerful. It pulsed with a soft, warm rainbow light, making the nearby flowers giggle and the grass dance. Ellie and Jasper loved to start their days by greeting the happy stone. Suddenly, the forest grew silent. The magical Glowstone stopped shining, its vibrant colors draining away until it became a dull, cold gray. Without its magic, the giggling flowers closed their petals. The leaves stopped humming, and a sleepy gloom began to spread over the whispering woods. Ellie's glow flickered nervously, turning into a tiny, trembling spark. "What do we do, Jasper?" she whispered, hugging her tiny crimson scarf. Jasper closed his eyes and swiveled his massive ears, blocking out the cold wind to listen to the very heart of the forest. Through the quiet trees, a tiny magical whisper drifted into Jasper's ears. "Find the rainbow root," the whisper chimed softly. Jasper opened his eyes wide and pointed into the deep woods. "I hear it, Ellie. We must find the rainbow root to save our home." With a deep breath, the two friends stepped onto the shadowy path. The trees were tall and dark, but Ellie flew just ahead, her golden abdomen shining brightly like a tiny lantern. "Don't worry, Jasper," she said bravely. "I will light our way." Soon, they arrived at the sparkling mushroom fields. Thousands of giant mushrooms stood like colorful umbrellas, glowing with soft neon blues, pinks, and purples. Jasper's ears twitched as he heard the mushrooms making soft, bubbly popping sounds as they released magical spores. "Look at that!" Jasper squeaked, pointing to a giant bouncy mushroom. Ellie flew down and landed gently on its cap. With a bowing, she was launched high into the air, giggling with delight. Jasper couldn't help but laugh, his fears fading away in the magical field. As they journeyed deeper, the path ended at the edge of a deep ravine. The only way across was a wobbling jelly bridge that shook with every breeze. It looked slippery and very bouncy. "I don't know about this, Jasper," Ellie murmured, her light dimming. Jasper stepped onto the bridge first. Squish, wobble, slide. He held his big ears out for balance and smiled. "It's like a big toy, Ellie. Just take it one step at a time." Seeing her friend's bravery, Ellie's light flared brightly, illuminating the slippery path. Together, they made it across the jiggly bridge, with a final, giant leap. On the other side, they found a sleepy, fluffy white cloud sitting right on the path. The cloud looked very sad, drifting too low and blocking their way with damp mist. "Why are you so low, little cloud?" Jasper asked gently. The cloud sniffled, releasing a tiny sprinkle of rain. "I lost my wind friend, and am too heavy to float." The cloud sighed. Ellie flew closer, warmth radiating from her glowing abdomen to dry the damp mist. Just then, Jasper's big ears heard a strange sound from behind a nearby bush. Achoo! A tiny gust of wind swirled past, carrying autumn leaves. Jasper giggled. "I think your wind friend is very close. Listen." He pointed to a hollow log. Out sneezed a tiny, adorable wind sprite with wild blue hair and a runny nose. Achoo! A miniature tornado spun out of its mouth, lifting the fallen leaves into a merry dance. "Oh dear, I was looking for my cloud friend," the sprite squeaked, rubbing its nose. Jasper guided the wind sprite back to the sad cloud. As soon as they met, the sprite blew a happy, gentle gust under the cloud. With a joyful cheer, the cloud fluffed up and floated high into the sky, revealing the path ahead once more. Continuing their search, they climbed a mossy hill and met a very large, very forgetful old owl wearing reading glasses. "Oh, hello there," the owl hooted softly. "I had a map to the rainbow route, but I seem to have forgotten where I hid it. Or was it a recipe for berry pie?" Jasper tapped his chin and listened to the rustling of the tree's leaves. "The tree says the map is in your pocket, Mr. Owl." Jasper squeaked. The owl blinked, reached into his feathered wing pocket, and pulled out a rolled-up, glowing parchment. "Aha, so it is." The map showed they had to cross the Whispering River. At the riverbank, they met a round, polished grey pebble that loved to sing. "To cross the stream, you must sing my theme," the pebble vocalized in a beautiful, booming opera voice. Jasper used his incredible hearing to catch the melody perfectly, while Ellie buzzed in harmony, her glowing abdomen pulsing in time with the song. Delighted by their beautiful duet, the singing pebble rolled aside, revealing a path of dry stepping stones across the river. On the other side of the river lay the entrance to a secret, sparkling crystal cavern. The cave was dark and quiet, but Jasper could hear a deep, rhythmic thrumming sound coming from deep inside. "The rainbow root is in here, Ellie. I can hear its heartbeat." Inside the cavern, they found it. The rainbow root. It was a beautiful, sleeping plant with roots that wrapped around a glowing bulb. But its colors were dim and tired. To awaken it, they needed to work together as a perfect team. "Shine your brightest, Ellie," Jasper called out. Ellie closed her eyes, thought of all their brave adventures, and let her abdomen glow with the warmest, brightest golden light she had ever made. The dark cave illuminated like a starry night. Jasper pressed his large, velvety ear against the base of the root, listening to its inner magic. "Now, Ellie," he squeaked. At the perfect moment, Jasper tapped a glowing root tip. The rainbow root instantly burst into a magnificent shower of bright, spinning rainbow colors. The magical rainbow light rushed out of the cave, flowing through the river, over the hills, and straight back to the clearing. The dull, grey glowstone caught the light and flared back to life, glowing brighter than ever before. The forest woke up, and the flowers began to giggle again. The forest creatures gathered to celebrate their tiny heroes. Ellie and Jasper had shown everyone that you don't have to be big to be brave, and that by listening to each other and working together, even the smallest friends can make the mightiest magic of all.